Let's face it, guys. Sometimes sparks fly in the most unexpected places. Maybe it's the way she always remembers your coffee order, or the way her eyes light up when you crack a joke during a mind-numbing meeting. Suddenly, the break room isn't just for reheating leftovers, it's a potential hotbed for romance. But hold on to your staplers, cowboys. The office is a tricky terrain for love. One wrong move and you could be facing a lawsuit instead of a second date. Fear not, my lovesick warriors. This guide will equip you with the tools to navigate the treacherous waters of office romance, turning your cubicle crush into your cubicle cuddle buddy, with HR's blessing, of course. Is she even interested? Decoding her workday flirts. First things first, is there even a spark on her end? Office dynamics can be confusing. Maybe she's just friendly, or maybe her playful banter is her way of signaling interest. Here are some signs to watch for. The body language blitz. Does she make a contact that lingers a beat too long? Does she find excuses to brush her arm against yours? Subtle physical cues can be a big giveaway. The laughter track. Does she seem to find everything you say hilarious, even your most groan-worthy puns? Laughter is a powerful tool for connection, and genuine amusement can be a sign of attraction. The coffee clutch connection. Does she mysteriously appear by the coffee machine whenever you're there? These coincidental encounters could be her way of creating opportunities to chat. The after-hours allure. Does she suggest grabbing drinks with you or accidentally stay late working on the same project? Suggesting activities outside of work can be a bold move on her part. Building a bond, from water cooler chats to winning smiles. If you've spotted these signs, it's time to move beyond the small talk. Here's how to build a connection that goes beyond TPS reports. Be a master of conversation. Strike up conversations about her interests, not just work. Show genuine curiosity and be a good listener. The art of the compliment. A well-placed compliment can go a long way. Focus on her work ethic, intelligence, or even her sense of humor, but keep it professional and respectful. The power of playfulness. A little lighthearted teasing can be a fun way to build rapport. Just be sure to read the room and avoid anything mean-spirited or offensive. Become her workday wingman. Offer to help her with a project or cover for her during a quick errand. Being reliable and supportive shows you care. Friend zone or future flame. Understanding the workplace boundaries. Remember, fellas, the office is still your workplace. Here are some crucial boundaries to keep in mind. Keep it professional. Don't bombard her with flirtatious messages or make inappropriate jokes. Maintain a professional demeanor during work hours. Respect the office romance policy. Many companies have policies regarding relationships between coworkers. Familiarize yourself with these guidelines to avoid any trouble. Public displays of discomfort. If she seems uncomfortable with your advances, back off immediately. Forced interactions will only make things awkward. Taking the plunge, from cubicle conversations to coffee dates. If you've built a connection and the signs are positive, it's time to consider asking her out. Here's how to make your move. The casual coffee clutch. Instead of a full-blown dinner date, suggest grabbing coffee or drinks after work. It's more casual and allows for conversation to flow naturally. The weekend warrior. If coffee goes well, propose a weekend activity, a hike, a museum visit, or even volunteering together. It shows you're interested in getting to know her outside of work. Honesty is the best policy. Let her know you enjoy spending time with her and would like to see her outside of work. Be upfront about your intentions, but avoid coming on too strong. Rejection? It's not the end of the world. Continued. Maintain professionalism. Continued. Don't let rejection affect your work performance or interactions with her. Keep things polite and professional. Move on gracefully. Don't dwell on the rejection. Focus on your work and keep things friendly but appropriate with your coworker. The long game. Building a lasting relationship. If your coffee date goes well and sparks fly, congratulations. But remember, a workplace relationship requires extra effort. Here are some tips for navigating the long haul. Discretion is key. While you don't need to hide your relationship, avoid excessive public displays of affection in the office. Boundaries still matter. Maintain a professional demeanor during work hours, even if you're dating. Open communication is crucial. Be upfront and honest with each other about expectations and boundaries. Separate work from weekend. While you can chat about work occasionally, try to keep your personal life separate from your professional life as much as possible. Conclusion: finding love in the land of spreadsheets. The office can be a breeding ground for romance, but it requires careful navigation. By following these tips, you can increase your chances of turning your cubicle crush into your happily ever after, without getting written up by HR. Remember, focus on building a genuine connection before making a romantic move. Respect professional boundaries and company policies. Be upfront about your intentions and read her signals carefully. Rejection is a possibility, but it doesn't have to derail your work life. If things progress to a relationship, prioritize open communication and maintain professionalism in the office. With a little effort and a dash of office charm, you might just find yourself leaving the office not just with a completed project, but with a date for the weekend. Now go forth, lovebirds, and conquer the hearts of your cubicle crushes, responsibly, of course. Bonus tip. While this guide focuses on making your coworker fall for you, it's important to remember that true love is a two-way street. Don't get so caught up in making her fall for you that you forget to focus on genuinely getting to know her and building a connection based on mutual respect and interest.